Yo, what's going on, fellas, dudes, and dudettes? Today, we're going over some maps. What map do I want to do? Target drill. Let's do. Why don't we, guys? Like a lot of people need to understand how bank works and how it could work, and what you can play to make it work. Now, truthfully, there's two ways to win. Kind of a third, and that is to have a fanatic with Vitrus Pro. Don't know, but looks hard. Stay hard. Go again. Okay, moving on. Anyhow, as most of you know, there's mostly two ways to kind of a third. I'll explain what that is. Okay, pause the video. Okay, you me? Eyes on me. Yeah, that's cringe. My fault. But again. Okay. First off, you have killing all the enemies, which is the most default way to win. Defuse the bomb or deny the plant, right? Those are your main three ways to win. And a lot of people seem to understand it, but also don't understand it at the same time. And I don't think I have the match replays on. No, I do, but I'd take too long. Anyhow, we're gonna go over bank. I'm gonna show you how to set up site. I'm gonna tell you who you can play and where you should play and how you can play it. So first off, reinforce these two walls, then reinforce this wall, headholes on the right wall, and then reinforce this wall. The reason you reinforce this wall, actually I want this music gone from the nether regions. The reason you reinforce these three walls are just main breach. Okay, guys, it's just main breach. And the reason you reinforce this wall is because if at any given moment I want a player or myself play janitor, I need either this wall or this wall to be reinforced so I do not get sprayed out from windows. Okay, so if you have pocket shotty or you're playing shotgun, you're gonna make head holes here, janitor rotate, and staff / conference rotate, or long desk, whatever you guys call your maps. Now, this is another thing I've seen a lot of people do recently, and it just works. Putting head holes here standing so you can watch the walk up from top marble. Very nice, very nice. And you reinforce this middle wall. Now, I do see people play with some type of holes here, you know, which is cool. But me personally, I like to reinforce it, converse with your team how you guys want to play it. Now, usually when I'm playing this site upstairs, I'm mostly playing a Rooney. I will not lie to you guys. And as a Rooney, I like to reinforce this wall as well. I gotta stop pressing tab. To simply, for this one reason, to put a BP in here to watch if they play windows or breach or side from square. I have so much info off this BP, and if I put a Rooney gate on it, they have to waste either util EMP to, or burn it somehow with the Zove charge or something to explode it. This BP being here brings so much information, it at least gets my team that I play with for college a kill at least once a round. Every time, guaranteed. Now, as a Rooney, what I also like to do is barricade these Trump windows. Now, I don't know why it's called Trump exactly. I mean, it's called front desk, as you can see at the bottom of the compass on my screen. But, a lot of people call it Trump. I've never understood why. But, and then you get elevator walls as well. I don't want to keep those for downstairs. I'll show you guys some. Anyhow, As reinforce these two, what I like to do if it's late round and no and banana's already dead and I know I have a numbers advantage. Oh my gosh. I'll put like 2 punchos here. Or like I'll make a rotate here. And I'll just help contest this. And then if I really want to, I'll just swing out, contest that. And low key, like it's kind of nutty. Because I have DMR, right? They have to check all these angles inside here. Or I could just simply fall back, head hole, shoot to the wall. Right? Kind of insane. There's also this other little thing that I saw a teammate do. Bro, playing prone and hitting this wall right about here and just watching the walk-in, bro. Free kill. Free kill every time. There's also one right here you could do. And this is where DMR kind of comes in. Because you can see this long angle. Because especially they're going to open this up. More than likely. Or you can just see the header. And then if you really want to get going with it, just pop that here. Punch hole here. Or heck, a Rooney gate it. Punch it out. Or shoot it out, bro. And it's just an ACOG diff at that point. There's so many angles here. It is insane how much value you can bring. Now, characters you want to bring. Obviously, I play Rooney here. I just love her on this site. Jaeger, Frost, Smoke's good. A Mute is decent up here. Not the best, but decent. If I play Mute, I put my I just alt tag. Gosh dang it, fellas. I just put my jammers here. Just like janitor side. Rotate. Close on this wall for the drone hole. And backside trump. No. And then one top red. That's what I do. Now, Jaeger, you're gonna want to place an ADS here or like left side of janitor door, and probably just prone here. That's not even crazy. And then bandit or Cade for wall, obviously. Azami or castle, very interchangeable, or both. Because you can put 2 castles here on those 2 windows is what I like to do. And I like to put one here and then here. Or I do those 2. I get this here. And I block this here so they can't look long onto janitor. Where a Azami could be playing, you know, or having her Kiba set up in very particular spots, you know, like, you know what I mean? I think you guys do. Now, as Frost, obviously, you're going to want to put these either on the windows directly or put them to the side. So when they hop in, they have to look down and either look away for a second. So while you're over here playing janitor, or maybe you have this wall even reinforced and you're extending with the deployable here on this side, or you're playing a zombie, having a thing here with a ruining gates on your windows, so they have to burn util to push you, you know. And so you're just here shooting Flores drones, or they jump in, you swing, and just spray them. I mean, it's simple as that. But that's how you play upstairs, guys. Open area and tellers. Oh, thank Frank, I don't have the shooting thing on. Okay, open area and tellers. A lot of misconceptions I've seen. So reinforce this wall, this hatch, which is stock hatch, and admin hatch, which is janitor hatch. The reason being is because you're gonna want a roamer upstairs to waste time, so they cannot just open wall. And then I usually just reinforce this entire wall. If you guys have a different way of playing it, go for it. And then I open up footholes here for the walk-in, and then I also put footholes here for printer window. I mean, but it's up to you guys how you play. I mean, that's already 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 reinforcements. You can reinforce this wall off and open the hatches, but I mean, really, I like to play Archives Tellers as much as I can. You know, maybe I put a deployable here for rotate, have a Wamai or Goyo in the window, denying like space. And then I just extend simply over here, and then have my roamer play patiently upstairs. But I like extending out into archives. That's just me. If you guys don't want to and simply want to open the hatches, you can. Just be careful though, because you can get punished easily, because either I opened a hatch one day or my teammate did, and I was coming in here and a dude was just rushing. Didn't even know this was open. He just saw me moving and just, you know. But that's open, Ellers, and I think staff. I don't know if it's called staff or kitchen. I call it kitchen or staff, something like that. Anyhow, basement. Oh, basement. Where do I begin? Okay. This is CC room. Obviously, you reinforce these 2 walls. Get all 5 hatches. Scratch that. You don't have to get all 5 hatches. You can just get the 2 admin and CC hatches, right? And vault. And elevator. You don't have to play server hatch, but it is recommended you do, because you don't want them taking space here early, as in 30 seconds of the round, so they can make plants off and open this up and make a play. Okay, that's why you usually try and play here. You know, and the way to play here is very simple. If Mirror's not banned, bring her. If K's not banned, bring her. Okay, if those 2 are, here's what you do. I'm waiting for this to explode. You obviously play smoke, Jaeger, Malusi. Jaeger or Wamai can be interchanged, or both, whatever you prefer. A Goyo is great. Goyo, Malusi, smoke, guaranteed. Jaeger or Wamai, interchangeable, whatever you guys are feeling. Maybe an intel op, like Falk, Mozzie. Or, I don't know, maybe a Maestro. Maestro isn't bad down here, not at all. Or Echo. But Smoke's job is going to be to play blue with his life. Okay? Now, if Smoke gets flooded back down into server, that's okay. But his job is to play blue as long as possible without dying and using his smokes correctly, so he can deny space takeage from here. And his job is also to help the guy playing server for dirt push. Okay? Now, as Malusi, you're going to put a Malusi trap here, or you're going to put it here on bench. And for Goyo, you're going to put 2 for default plant. You know, 1 for this wall, 1 this wall right here. And Smoke also, in my time of playing Smoke, I'm having to get hatches for some unbeknownst reason. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I'm having to get hatches, okay? But this is default head holes and marble. The default rotates. You can even get a vault rotate to get the very long angle. It's just up to you and your team. Okay? Now, there's different ways of playing basement, because you can simply open admin CC hash and hold an open area as much as you want. Okay? Or you can have a person extend in the garage, watch for the drone in, watch for the walk-in for an early pick, because this space being taken is kind of a problem in itself, because they cut off this, which is main rotates, and they can cut off this if they just start shooting stuff and have the confidence to walk up. Then you got the guy in the corner stuck. So, Roamer needs to be very careful what he does up there, okay? Now, that's a basement, okay? Archives tellers, pretty much the same thing. You can extend open area if you like, but it's iffy. You know? Personally, when I play archives open area, or archives tellers / open area somewhat, reinforcement, you can reinforce these 2 walls, reinforce the hatch, open this hatch, and then have deployable here, and then just have Jaeger Wamais and Goyos and just blocking everything, and then have a Monzi or Val just giving intel and playing crazy. Which, it's not crazy to see teams come get this wall at all. It's actually very common. So you can either put head holes watching top, or you can reinforce and put some here. Which in this case, this angle's kind of worse on the left here. So reinforce this wall, play this, you know. But that's what I've seen people play. Now, it never actually gets to this point where people will play tellers and archives because it's just a bad site. So is open area, but open area is more lenient because it's kind of unforgiving in a sense if they open hatches, if you can play off of them or deny the presence upstairs. But usually you could reinforce that. You know, that's going to be those 3 hatches, just 3 walls. That's 4. That's going to be 5 and 6. If they hop over this, open that. And then, depending what team does with this wall, I don't mess with this wall really that much, if I'm being honest. So, that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe 7 and 8 here in the middle. And then head hose on the right, maybe? I don't know. It's very awkward. Or maybe you get these 2 walls and leave this one soft. I don't know. Discuss with your team how you guys want to play sides. But ultimately, it's up to you guys how you want to play. If you don't want to play team-oriented, then you don't play team-oriented. You know, you all do your own thing. You might lose. You might win. Never know. But that's pretty much thank you, guys. Just talk with your team. Happy hunting. We'll see you on the next one. All right. Love you guys. Ciao.